Hi everyone, I'm Jessie Zhao from Duke Kunshan University. Today with my co-author Xuening, we are presenting our paper on deaf and hard of hearing TikTokers' content, practices, and pitfalls. The increasingly popular video sharing platforms such as TikTok and YouTube in recent years have greatly enriched the social media users' and creators' communication modalities, including for deaf and hard of hearing people who regard sign language as an integral part of their culture. With the support of multimodal communication on video sharing platforms, DHH people create content using sign language more freely, enhancing communication with both DHH and hearing viewers. Research investigating the practices and challenges of DHH people on video sharing platforms has centered chiefly around DHH users as content consumers rather than creators, such as DHH viewers' frustration with the lack of high-quality captions. Although this strand of work provides important insights into DHH people's accessibility needs for video sharing platforms, new issues and needs arise when DHH people take the role of creators, such as captioning for hearing viewers, online trolls, and content demonetization. Therefore, the existing literature is in the nascent stage, and this has only examined a narrow range of video topics, practices, and modalities. Moreover, most of prior work on DHH content creation has only approached the DHH perspectives, without taking into account wider viewers at play. Since prevailing video sharing platforms like TikTok also serve as a channel for enhancing mutual communication between DHH and the lay public, how general viewers react to DHH creators' content is also critical for designing an inclusive social environment on publicly oriented video sharing platforms. To address the gaps, our work aims to answer three research questions. First, what are the topics of videos created by DHH TikTokers? Second, what are the common production practices and pitfalls in videos created by DHH TikTokers? Third, how do viewers react to different topics, practices, and pitfalls of DHH TikTokers' content creation?
We started our data collection by searching and scraping videos. We searched for TikTok videos by hashtags using an open-source scraping tool, collecting videos and their metadata. In total, we scraped a dataset of 16,072 relevant videos as of June 2023. After removing duplicated videos, we finally got 11,978 unique videos. We then randomly sampled 600 videos and filtered out videos if they were, number 1, presented in a non-English language, and or, number 2, created by non-DHH TikTokers. When analyzing videos, we confirmed each creator's DHH identity by examining if the creator implicitly or explicitly disclosed their DHH identity in their videos, comments, or profiles. We ended up with 308 valid videos as the final video dataset. The dataset contained video descriptions, author nicknames, URLs, duration, like counts, play counts, and share counts. Our data analysis included three methods: an inductive thematic analysis of topics, pitfalls, and video comments, a deductive thematic analysis of DHH TikTokers' practices, including captions, human sync voices, background music, sign language, lip syncing, number of people in the video, dubbing, and voiceover, and finally, a quantitative data analysis to compare viewer engagement between topics and practices.
Our inductive thematic analysis reviewed 5 prominent topics covered by DHH TikTokers, including disclosure of disability challenges, sign language content, raising deaf awareness, entertainment content, and interactions with social ties. Our deductive thematic analysis reviewed 5 main points about DHH TikTokers' practices. First, most of videos made by DHH TikTokers were captioned. Second, most of videos were recorded without synchronous voices. Third, sign language widely existed in most of videos. Fourth, most of videos did not contain any dubbing. Fifth, a significant proportion of videos did not contain any voiceover features. Our inductive thematic analysis of the comments also reviewed that synchronous voices were added for hearing viewers better experiences, despite the DHH TikTokers' preference for using sign language. According to some comments, synchronous voices help the hearing viewers correlate signs and words, hence better attracting hearing viewers. However, our stats show that only 38% of the videos contained synchronous voices, indicating a potential challenge for DHT talkers. Considering that sign language is a common practice in most of videos, the challenge might have resulted from creating sign language and synchronous voices at the same time, which is also known as simultaneous communication, a difficult communication technique used by some DHT people. Due to the potential challenge of creating synchronous voices along with sign language, we suppose that dubbing might be of help. Surprisingly, most of the videos did not contain any dubbing. We identified that the most common type of people was low quality or absent captions. Meanwhile, audio-visual mismatches like an outsync between voices and captions, as well as low-quality audio like unreasonable volumes were also common pitfalls.
Now, after summarizing DHH TikTokers' topics, practices, and pitfalls, let's take a look at how their viewers reacted to their content. First, when comparing viewer engagement between the 5 identified topics, we found that raising depth awareness videos received lower like and share counts than interactions with social ties videos. Raising depth awareness videos were also almost the least shared amongst the 5 topics. In addition, sign language content was shared more than disclosure of disability challenges. Collectively, we may highlight that videos regarding raising deaf awareness tend to be less competitive in receiving like and share counts. In addition to the quantitative findings, one important qualitative finding about viewers' reactions is that sign language learners' trust in sign language tutorials was closely tied to tutorial creators' DHH identity. For example, a comment says, "I was nervous until you said you were deaf. There are too many American Sign Language students who are hearing people trying to teach sign language on this app." This comment shows that an authentic DHH identity may help increasing learners' trust in the sign language teaching content. We also compared viewer engagement between different practices, and we have 3 main findings. The first one is that the use of sign language tends to lead to better viewer engagement of any kind. Second, dubbing techniques and background music tend to lead to worse viewer engagement of any kind. Finally, lip syncing tends to lead to worse viewer engagement, especially in play and share counts.
Collectively, our findings have reviewed potentially huge room for video sharing platforms to improve DHT talkers' audio editing experiences. To fill this potential gap, video sharing platforms can consider implementing captioning and filming support tools. For instance, a tool automatically detecting and flagging audio-visual mismatches. We also recommend real-time reminders for low-quality audio such as unpleasant volumes. For filming support tools, we encourage considerations for supporting synchronous voices and dubbing creation experiences. Due to time limits, we save more actionable recommendations in our fall paper. If you're interested, please feel free to scan this QR code to access our fall paper. Also, if you have further questions, don't hesitate to reach out. To conclude this talk, we argue that while visual editing such as captioning remains to be a challenge, challenges in audio editing might have been largely overlooked. Thank you.